Alright, the next car I want to show is the TURBOGRAFX16. It includes CD support, and that's called the Turbo Duo. They're all in the same core, so it's just called Turbo Duo. And this is from NEC in Japan. They did sell it in the United States, but it didn't sell that well, although it does have a large library of high-quality games. So far as its hardware capabilities go, I think it's above the Genesis in the Super Nintendo for colors and sound quality and all that kind of stuff. And the CD add-on kind of helped a lot. Let's just show some of the regular card games. Air Zonk is a shooter that's of a person flying like Superman, and it's of their Bonk mascot. And there's quite a few Bonk games. The sound on this is really low. There we go. Alright, let's hit the run button. There we go. This is using the analog joystick on my controller, which is kind of interesting. You can have it use the D-pad however you want to map the keys, the buttons. The power up, yeah. Anyway, this is a pretty interesting game. You can see the graphics are pretty good. Let's try a traditional shooter. I'm going to skip this story. There we go. Oops, I just used the bomb. This is using the D-pad. I think I had hit the special button on my controller that switched it into a different kind of mode with that previous game. Which does, it's a good opportunity to say that the MiSTer supports a wide variety of controllers, both wired and wireless. Gives you very low latency most of the time. Actually, MiSTer Add-ons is the website that sells MiSTer hardware related stuff, and they've got a database of all the different controllers that are out there and can tell you how their latency is, and recommend you get a controller that has a reasonable amount of latency. And what that means is as soon as you hit the button it'll work versus a little delay. And that is the benefit of an FPGA platform is the fact that it's got low latency, very little low latency for the input, and very low latency for the output, even though you have a HDMI display. Let's see. We've got a lot of games that aren't shooters. What is Pacland? I imagine that's a Pac-Man game. I don't know what this means. This is starting at a particular level or something? I'm not sure. This kind of looks like an educational title or something. Not sure how to play it. What is that? Ooh, Psychosis. This is a shooter game. Well, you've seen enough shooter games on this platform. R-Type, Raid, and those are all shooter games. Sidearm, that's a shooter game. Sinistron. Is this going to be a shooter too? Yep, looks like it. Space Harrier, that's from Sega. And that's sort of a 3D shooter. You've seen this before. Splatterhouse, this is sort of a platformer. with elements of beat 'em up with a horror theme. Okay, let's try something else. That's a really good shooter. Tailspin. I think that's a Disney game, maybe? The audio is very low on this core. I should probably turn it up. Let's see if I can turn it up here. There we go. That's a little better. Can you jump? Yep. Platformer game. That's a run and gun game, kind of like Contra. Not quite a shooter, but a run and gun. Yeah, you can let them bounce on these guys, or you can shoot them. And it's kind of got a different, I guess you can get down like that. And those must be power-ups, yeah. Get up, ah! Anyway, this does have really colorful graphics, and once you get into the CD games, let's go to Bonk. Again, Bonk is one of their mascot characters. Very good quality platforming. You can bonk your head to hurt players, or you can jump on top of people. I don't know what the deal is with that guy. Go away, guy. You're annoying. And I believe we have cheats. Always invulnerable. Bonk always giant. Disable flashing from invulnerability effect. Infinite energy. Infinite lives. Invincibility. Moon jump. Take objects anywhere. Don't need to have smileys to play the bonus levels. Okay. Well, I'm not going to cheat at the moment. There we go. You got like a super jump option that gets you to the big size. So you've got really nice colorful graphics on this system. Let's try one of the CD games. Oops. There we go. Bonk 3, we'll try the CD version. See how it differs. I think it just has more content and maybe some cutscenes. Or it might be exactly the same, just released for the CD owners. It's got better music, sounds like. But everything else looks like it's... I missed it. Let me jump on that guy. I want the candy. There we go. Is that a friend? Nope, I guess not. Ah, you gotta bonk those guys. And that gets me temporarily invincible, I thought. What's this going to do for us? Anyway, you get the idea. Let's try one of the CD games. Oh, this is the CD game. Let's try Lords of Thunder. This is a Rockin' Tunes one. It's a sort of a flying shooter. Very, very super popular game on. This is like one of the top games for this console. Listen to that music. Hopefully you can hear the music they're recording. Got some strategy elements to it. And I think there's a way to shoot behind you, and some of the enemies will come after you and stuff from behind, which takes a little getting used to. Anyway, you can see this has got good graphics, lots of color, parallax scrolling, good music. I think I said that already. But I think they've released the music for this as an audio CD as well. Come on, let's get that guy. There we go. What is that? Looks like those guys are bombs on those do look pretty good. Oh, we got some horizontal scrolling elements in this game too. Woo, this is kind of hard. Anyway, this is a fantastic game, and this is just the start of it. Wow, okay. Yeah, there's lots of really nice games. Like I said, a large library. I think this has got some RPG elements to it with some story and some FMV. Or is this just another fighter? I don't remember. Just let it sit here and go into the... see what it shows us. Again, a lot of Japanese stuff. Although most of the games I have, I believe, are, for the most part, easy enough to play because they've got English parts still. Compare this to the Sega CD full motion video stuff, and you'll see this is much higher quality. Now this is animation, but it's still... it's like their home world or something gets destroyed, maybe. You can totally get into foreign country imports and play all the different regions of the world. For the most part, I get as much of the English games as I can find, although for this platform, a lot of the games have both English and Japanese in them. Alright, well that's enough for the TurboGrafx platform. Hopefully you learned something and enjoyed that.